Homer was sentenced to 10 years in prison. The sheriff gave him a chance to get out early. The FBI director explained to Homer that they had been investigating Fat Tony for 20 years, but still had no substantial evidence. They needed Homer to infiltrate Fat Tony's gang as an undercover agent, but Homer pointed out that Fat Tony knew him. The director had already prepared a disguise and a new identity for Homer in advance. Once everything was ready, the director and Homer exchanged a secret signal.
In your left sideburn is a fiber optic camera. In your right, a wireless mic. To zoom in, you go, "Hey!" To zoom out, go, "Oh!"
Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh! Forget about it!
That activates the auto-destruct.
And so, Homer was sent to prison. The FBI director, disguised as a prison guard, approached Homer. He told Homer what to do next to gain the mafia's trust. When Louie stood up, the guard deliberately tripped him. Homer walked over and knocked the guard to the ground. The next second, several guards dragged Homer into a small room. They pretended to punish Homer by beating up a steak. Homer let out a cry of pain when he couldn't get to the steak. The mobsters instantly showed Homer respect. That night, they brought their boss along. Fat Tony planned to rescue Homer. Since the prison had been built by mob construction workers, Fat Tony only had to tap the wall lightly for it to crumble. Homer followed them into the car. Then Fat Tony took Homer to a cemetery to pay his respects to his late wife. Homer, overcome with longing for Marge, couldn't help but cry. Fat Tony mistakenly thought Homer was sharing his grief. He was deeply moved, so he decided to let Homer join his gang. But before that, Homer had to pass a test. Fat Tony ordered Homer to burn down Moe's bar. Homer had no choice but to follow orders. Just then, Moe accidentally blew up his own bar. Homer completed the mission and successfully earned Fat Tony's trust. They took Homer to the mob's secret hideout. Fat Tony officially held an initiation ceremony for Homer. Everyone warmly welcomed Homer into the gang. Fat Tony hugged and kissed Homer. He said that from now on, they were true brothers.
Neck is kinda itchy. Then all of our necks are itchy.
Now that you mention it, it's itchy like crazy.
Soon after, Fat Tony took Homer to the beach to carry out the grand plan he'd been plotting for a long time. The FBI was monitoring their conversation in real time. Fat Tony's shipment of Belgian guns had arrived. The FBI director immediately ordered the operation to begin. Homer immediately realized what was happening and urged Fat Tony to leave the area as quickly as possible. But Fat Tony, completely unaware, thought Homer was just nervous. It wasn't until later that Fat Tony realized something was wrong with Homer. He couldn't accept that the person he truly trusted had betrayed him. He died of a heart attack from the shock.
He's dead.
No! You're wrong! Check again!
Forget about it.
After completing his mission,